The movie with Marilyn Monroe, Some Like It Hot. Have you ever seen that one?
No, I haven't.
Okay. That movie is Drew Barrymore's grandfather.
Oh, wow.
In that movie.
So her family history dates back to being involved in the film industry.
Yeah, she's been doing it since E.T. You know she was in E.T., right?
It's just connecting dots in my head right now. Yeah, because I feel like I've heard that before.
Have you ever seen E.T.?
I have. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And she still acts today, right?
Yeah, she actually just did this Netflix series I thought was pretty funny. It's called St. Clear's Diet. I thought it was really, it's a zombie thing. It was really funny.
Yeah. Do you ever do anything involved with like film, anything like that? Whether it's like
I've done acting before, but that's about it. I've done independent films, which I thought were kind of corny, but I did it. I did independent films. I've done commercials. I've done. That's about it. Yeah. That's about it.
I feel like you have a strong like passion about like talk about movies and such, and like the art form,
Love it.
creativism in that sense. And I'm just curious if you have like any aspirations to do anything involved in that.
Oh yeah, I want to be a comedian one day.
Yeah, like stand-up comedian?
No, I don't like stand-up. I'm not a fan of stand-up. I mean, I like stand-up. I just don't think I could do stand-up. That thing I wouldn't be able to. I just would like to. I want to be actually in TV. Like, I want to be on a show. One day.
Yeah.
Comedian. Nah.
Well, I feel like as technology continually progresses and such, like the barrier to entry to become on a show is like it's becoming easier and easier. Just as far as because more and more people are more empowered to actually film a show now. Like you don't.
Yeah. See, I don't understand that. They just. That's the one thing that would scare me about being an actor, because I know so much about movies and ratings and all that stuff. Like, to be in a show, I feel I'd have to know that it's gonna do good. Like, it's not gonna just flop after one season. I have no job after that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very for the like set future.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Yeah. Which is good. Yeah. In the back of your head, yeah, you don't want to just be like a one-hit kind of wonder for a season. You want some longevity behind it. Yeah, and again, you have to understand, like, that industry, like, it's never going to be secure. It's not a secure thing to do. So, in that sense, you just enjoy the ride.
Do what you can.
Do what you can.
Okay, go back to American Horror Story. That's one thing. In the black and white eras, like, do a bit of both conversation. Black and white eras, it was all about women being famous. Like, the hotter you were, the more likely you were to land a role in movies. Mm-hmm. Like, it was all it was super sexist back in those days.
Yeah.
Okay? Men ruled everything. Okay. And it came to a point, women competed against each other. So Ryan Murphy, the creator of American Horror Story, came out with a show called Feud, which was between Ava Gardner and Joan Crawford. And in real life, they really fucking hated each other. Like, they talk shit about each other, they get on each other's, like, they had to work together though. They worked in a movie, what was it called? It called What Happened to Baby Jane. It was a movie they did together in black and white. And the reason that movie did so good was because they really hated each other. They came up with all night twisted ideas to fuck with each other in the movie to make the movie better.
Yeah.
So,
that's a good way to do it, because again, they're re-cementing like their vision of what they want it to be, and in order to do that, you got to play the part. You got to be authentic as possible.
Yeah.
To make it come across.
I'm sorry, it's Joan Crawford and Bette Davis. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not Ava Gardner. It's Bette Davis. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know either of them. For a second, I was like, oh, Bette Davis, I know that is, but then I was like, oh, it's actually Betty White. I was thinking Betty White.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's still alive.
She's still alive?
Yeah, of course, she is the hottest old lady ever. Like, she's a badass. Like, she's still going and going and going.
Yeah. Wow.
She had a show called Off Her Rocker, and it was just old people. Like, she had a crew of old people, and they would just go around fucking with young people who were just chilling, and they would just pull pranks.
Like right now, they pull a prank on us.
Yeah, like Betty White would be like, have a film crew, and they'd have like old people come around and fuck with us and shit. It was so funny. Oh my god. Like, Betty White's a savage.
Hey, I wonder what's led her to live the life she's lived, where she's probably what, in her mid 90s.
She's 96,
She's
97.
96, 97, and she's still acting.
Well, I wouldn't say she's. Depends if that show is still on. I don't know if she's acting anymore. It's called Hot in Cleveland.
Yeah, but she's involved still in some form or another of entertainment.
Yeah. Woman's stupid rich.
Yeah, but that's rare though for somebody to be around that long and still be in that industry.
She's technically the oldest living black and white character still alive.
Oh yeah.
There's I think maybe 4 or 5 others. She's the oldest living black and white character.
Wow.
Still alive.
Yeah.
Because Mickey Rooney, he was known for like the shortest black and white actor, like in the industry.
Yeah.
He died at like 93, a couple years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, but one of my favorite black and white characters was James Dean.
Oh, James Dean, yeah.
Yeah, but he was. And the thing about it was, he was only 24. He only lived to 24 years old.
Yeah, a very short career. Case, there's a lot of examples of lots of potential, but it got cut short
Yeah.
for a variety of different reasons. Like it's like in music, a lot of musicians pass away at a young age for whatever reason. It's drugs or outside factors, kind of thing. But yeah, so that's just so interesting when you have Betty White, who's in her mid 90s and she's still doing it, and like nothing happened to her. Well, stuff's happened to her, I'm sure, but nothing severe where it cut her life short. And she's been in the industry for like 50, 60, 70 years. She's been in the industry for 70 plus years. I don't know when she started.
I think she started when she was in her mid-teens, like 16, 17.
That's literally, dude, that's pretty much 80 years. That's unfathomable for me or you or most people to even think about.
So oh my god.
Like, that is extremely rare. Like, there's really nobody on planet Earth that is in the same industry for that long time period, doing that similar.
You know who was an influential person in the black and white era? Was Lucille Ball.
Lucille Ball, yeah.
She is the only reason Star Trek was a show. Before she passed away in the early 90s, she had ties to NBC, and when they gave the contract or the script to NBC to do Star Trek, they weren't going to do it.
They weren't going to do it?
Mm-hmm. And then Lucille Ball stepped in because they knew who she was, and they told them, give them a go.
Yeah.
Because she had so much influential pull in the NBC.
Yeah.
Because she had a product line with her and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
So, she had so much. She was like top edge, basically.
So there wouldn't be Trekkies if it wasn't for her.
Yes, basically. Which they just actually made a Netflix series.
For Star Trek?
Yeah.
Oh, man, dude.
But it's like it's a prequel though, not a sequel.
Gotcha, prequel. That's kind of the case how it goes for a lot of these big like movie franchises. If they don't do sequels and they go the route of doing prequels to like build up the story and continually, it's like Star Wars. Like they're gonna soak that for a long time.
And
as far as like all these side movies.
I won't lie though. I loved Return of the Jedi, and I loved Rogue One, because Rogue One was a prequel to the originals. This is like, okay, see if I can explain this. You know Star Wars?
Yeah.
We're gonna see what you got. Okay, we're gonna go through this. Ready?
All right.
So the first 3 in the 70s are Darth Vader and his 2 children.
Right.
Okay, Luke and Leia.
Yeah.
And then the 3 after that in the 90s are how he became Darth Vader, where the 2 children came from.
Wait, in the 90s?
Yeah. Or late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
Those are the 3 movies.
Was that 4th one in the 90s? I thought it was like 2000.
I don't remember.
Irrelevant, dog.
It was probably in the early 2000s.
Regardless, though, I got you.
Those were Anakin Skywalker, who was Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
It was about him, his masters, and everything that happened before Darth Vader.
Okay.
Now, the Return of the Jedi is Han Solo and Princess Leia's child.
Right.
And then they didn't say it, they didn't state it, but obviously, if you're not dumb, you know this. The girl who is the Jedi is supposed to be Luke's daughter. So, the movie Rogue One is in between the first generation and the second generation. So, when Darth Vader became Darth Vader, it was when he had already had his 2 children, he was already Vader, and they are stealing the Death Star plans from him.
Yeah.
So, like, he's trying to build the big spaceship, they're trying to, like, stop that from happening. That's what Rogue One was about.
Right.
So it's like, wait.
Yeah, way before that.
Yeah.
They haven't introduced who Luke had the kid with, though, did they? They haven't yet.
No.
It will, though.
Like I said, they didn't even state that Rey is his daughter, but it's obvious. But they're supposed to do that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It comes out in December, so we'll see.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, wow. It's October. Time flies, man.
Time flies, man. Again, goes back to you got to make the most of it. Time is
Pretty much. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Time is fleeting as we speak. We're literally seeing time pass before us.
Okay, I've been meaning to tell you this because I was looking at your Instagram and your face is so familiar. So it kept bothering. It was bothering me for like a solid day.
Yeah.
Like you have that face. You look like somebody. I cannot put my finger on it. So then I was watching this movie the other day and it's like that. Did you watch Harry Potter? Have you ever watched Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Have you seen all of them or most of them? Or?
Fair amount when I was younger, yeah.
Okay, there's one called The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the third one, I think.
Yeah. I want to say it's the third. Yeah, third or fourth. I'm not sure. I don't remember. There's a scene where Harry Potter is in Dumbledore's office, and he has his wand to his forehead, and he's abstracting these memories.
Okay.
And putting them in this little cauldron of sorts, where he keeps them. And then he tells Harry Potter, he's like, basically, like, your curiosity will get the best of you if you want to know that thing. The cauldron is your answer.
Cauldron is answer, yeah.
So he gets a memory, and they're trying to figure out who killed certain people when Voldemort was alive.
Yeah.
And they found out it was the mayor's son, which was Barty Crouch Jr.
Okay.
And you look like him.
Look him up right now.
Like,
I don't know who that is.
But like, just so you know,
Yeah.
a younger version.
Oh yeah,
of him.
that's right.
And he used to play Doctor Who as well. So.
Okay. Doctor Who is that British series, right? Is that a British series?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have like his smile. Like, it's funny.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Like, a lot of times we'll see people's faces, and then we'll relate them to like other people's faces, and we're like, yo, I see this person in you, kind of thing. Which is,
your smile reminds, like, the way he smiles, like, your jaw structure is, like, if you see the movie, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to be crazy.
No, like that.
You're not an ugly person. So not an ugly person, but you have, like, the genuality of this character. You remind me of him.
Okay. Yeah,
it's so funny.
That's cool, man. No, it's interesting that Harry Potter at first, because, like, growing up, I had glasses, and so it actually, like, when I was much younger, for, like, a short period of time, because, like, Harry Potter had, like, those round glasses. And I had it similar. They had round glasses, and I'd be like, yo, you look like a blonde version of Harry Potter. Like, no joke, that's what people would say to me, kind of thing, for a short period of time. So when you said, like, Harry Potter, that's where my mind went. Not, like, thinking, like, you were going to say that, but
yeah.
It's just funny, man.
So let me ask you a question. Do you like to party? Do you like to go to the bar, have drinks or anything?
So I used to, we'll all go through, like, phases. So I did that for a little while. More focused on getting and going places that I know you gotta do certain things. You gotta surround yourself amongst certain people in order to get to where you want to go.
Of course.
So it goes back to how you value time and such. And what do you really get out of when you're in those environments? A lot of times, not saying you can't get positivity out of it, but just for me, it's just like recognizing, like, is that the best place to use my time to where I want to go. Last time I was actually in downtown Orlando for